quarterback just this season?
Well, it's important, especially when you lose certain guys at positions and you gain a guy who has game experience and understands the system and is a very talented young man to boot. So we're excited about him. He's gonna make us a better offensive unit, no question about it. His talent, his physicality, he's got great feet and great strength, and it's gonna be great to see him back in the flow of things after overcoming everything that he's had to overcome, and looking for him to really seize this opportunity and have a great campaign.
Justice had such an impressive freshman season. What do you see from him in the offseason? What do you expect in his sophomore season from him?
Well, I mean, as Justice gets older, you know, you're going to see the things that you want to see in the back of just the whole package, not just one particular aspect of catching or running the football. We know he can do those things, but he'll get better. I mean, with his strength gains in the weight room, I mean, you'll see Justice really excel at every aspect of running in the running backs game, and part of that is blitz protection. And being able to hold up on blitz protection, which just about every NFL team wants to see that, because you don't want to always have to substitute your backs out, and so I think those are all the things that he will improve upon naturally. But that's not to say that he's not going to become a better route runner and pass catcher and get better at what he does great at already, and that's running the ball.
What have you seen from Jim Knowles so far, and what he brings to the defense?
A lot of passion. You know, Coach Knowles runs his meetings in a very unique way, and that's something that we've on offense have looked at and kind of said that this is a great way to get into the mind of a millennial and to reach guys and to try to push yourself and develop yourself in other ways as far as your communication with your players. So fresh ideas. And just a passion for the game, just very aggressive, matches our mentality on offense, and you know, very smart guy, very good to go against. He'll test you. His spring ball was very challenging from a scheme standpoint for us, so he's done a hell of a job so far, in my opinion. And I don't sit there and pay attention to everything they're doing. That's not my job. We're concerned about this offense and trying to get us greased up, oiled up, ready to go.
How much bigger of a role will Dylan Stoner have this season?
You know, we're going to depend on Dylan big time. I mean, he's a dependable player, very talented player. He's got a lot of game experience. So Dylan will be one of our main go-to guys. He's got to be one of those guys that we're trying to get the ball to because we know how dependable he is, and not only dependable, but talented as well.
Are you guys opposed to playing two quarterbacks potentially during the season?
At the same time?
No, not at the same time.
That'd be difficult.
That would be awesome.
It's been done before, and we would rather have at Oklahoma State one quarterback because there's so many reps to go around in practice. They're very valuable reps, and really to prepare a quarterback well, he needs to maximize those reps on a week in and week out basis.
Taylor Cornelius has been in your system for a while, obviously. What's just most impressed you about him, the way he's carried himself from spring off season now, heading into camp?
Well, Taylor Cornelius, I think, has impressed me most on his determination and his love for Oklahoma State and his passion to get on the field and his commitment to this program. It's a guy that had opportunities to go elsewhere and and to help his family out from a financial standpoint because he could have went to school for free at other places, but decided to walk on at Oklahoma State, earned himself a scholarship, learned the offense very well, developed himself in the offseason. So that's what impresses me about Taylor Cornelius. In a day and age where maybe you don't see that so much, I can't necessarily go along with that theme that I hear coaches saying all the time because my room is so awesome, you know, from a guy like J.W. Walsh, who back in the day, you know, came back and stayed true to Oklahoma State when he could have graduated and transferred. He stayed true. So, you know, Taylor being around that environment and being around that culture, it became very natural for him to just stick it out. And so, you know, those are the great things that you like to see in a young man, and those are the things that you want your kids to see and understand, and to have that stick-to-itiveness and that commitment, and that just want to be a Cowboy and want to become the guy. So I'm excited for him. We all are, and his opportunity. But it's not just that. He's a very capable young man. I can't wait to let him loose and to see what he can do. He's got good arm strength, accurate passer, understands the system, great feet, can move. Just lacks the game experience, but he won't flinch. The other strong attribute Taylor possesses is he's not a very high and low guy. He's a steady guy with a mentality and very consistent from a mental state of mind framework guy.
How much when you lose a quarterback and you lose 3 receivers and you lose a couple of offensive linemen and tight end, how much adjustments do the players have to make to what you're going to do next?
I don't necessarily think that it's the players have to adjust. I think as a coach, you want to make sure that you adjust to what their strengths are. So our system is, the guts of it will never change, and it'll always stay the same way. And as we progress and as you navigate through who your best personnel is, you want to play to their strengths. I don't think you'll see you won't see a lot change with our offense, but there has to be some adaptation to who your personnel is and to try to grab those strengths and utilize those people the best you possibly can. So I think it's more about us coaches. We're going to teach a system, yes, but I don't think that our personnel is drastically different than where we've been in the past. I think it's very similar to certain aspects of moving the football forward down the field. But I think as coaches, I think the responsibility falls on us to make sure that we're adapting as well.
Is it more for them? Is it more for like just reps and playing time, just getting used to playing? Guys who have been backups in the past?
I think so. It's everything. I think it's everything that the off season's about, right? Getting stronger, getting faster, and then obviously it's the mental game, and then the fundamentals, and then the game experience, gaining that, and then I think it's that whole part.
Obviously, life has been great with Mason Rudolph over the last several years, but getting new guys in here, having a quarterback competition, is it any way kind of invigorating to you as the offensive coordinator, QB coach?
Yeah, it's always invigorating being a part of this program, quite honestly. We've been blessed to have great quarterbacks for a long time here, but ever since I've been here, it's been an awesome room from a talent standpoint, from a character standpoint. So getting to coach these guys and getting some fresh blood in there as well, that, these guys that are new are also guys that we've evaluated and felt fit our Cowboy culture, so they're cut from the same cloth, if you will. So it's just exciting to be with those guys and to coach them and to see how everybody learns and to be able to communicate and get feedback and just build relationships with these people. It's an awesome profession.
Definitely a different challenge.